Hey guys, in this video we're focusing on hip mobility. I will guide you step by step how to mobilize and how to move your hips. We are starting in hands and knees, curling the toes under. I'll step my left foot forward, place that left heel directly underneath that knee and knee aligned with the hip. Same with the back leg, heel aligned with the knee and knee directly underneath that hip. We take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, try to bring your pelvis into posterior tilt. Try to draw that belly button in towards the spine. My back leg is right, and I'm really trying to squeeze that right glute. We're repeating this 6 to 8 times. And by now you should start to feel the stretch on the front of your thigh. After the last one, we're going to step that front foot slightly forward, still keeping that posterior tilt, glute engaged, and slowly shift your whole body forward. Lifting that same arm, so my back leg is right, and I'm lifting the right arm up towards the ceiling. And then let's hold that position, keep that arm lifted. As you inhale, you opening the arm out to the side. And as you exhale, reach that arm over and making a gentle side bend with your body. The last one, we're trying to keep that arm lifted. Try to grab that wrist with the opposite hand and just try to pull the whole body towards that left side, pushing the right hip a bit on the right side. Holding here 6 to 8 breaths. And then we'll repeat all of this on the other side. Start by curling the toes under. This time I'm stepping my right foot forward, heel directly under the knee, knee aligned with the hip, and same with the back leg. Making sure that back knee is directly underneath that hip. We take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, bring the pelvis into posterior tilt. You want to focus off that glute engagement, so this time my back leg is left, and I'm squeezing the left glute. And then after the last one, just walk that foot slightly forward, fix that posterior tilt, squeeze that glute, and reach your whole body forward, so leaning forward. My back leg is left, and I'm trying to lift the left arm up towards the ceiling. And after the last one, we keep that arm lifted, then open the arm, bend the elbow, inhale, and as you exhale, reach the arm over and side bend to that side. and reaching that arm up. Try to hold it, wrist with opposite hand, and then try to push the hips on the other side so you'll feel even more stretch. And then again, we're coming down in hands and knees. This time we're going to open up the knees a bit more wider, flex the feet and turn the toes out. So we take an inhale, and as we exhale, just slowly try to drop the hips down towards the mat. So making sure you're not pushing yourself too much. As long as you keep your spine in the neutral position, this is how low you will go. And then after the last one, we'll try to keep our hips low. You take an inhale, and as you exhale, just trying to drop the hips a bit lower, making sure you still keep your spine in the neutral position. Let's lift the hips and bring the knees closer. I'm going to step my left foot forward and lift that back knee up, slowly walking that foot inside and then dropping it down. If you want to intensify this stretch, you're going to take that foot with same hand and shift it a bit more forward. Toes on your back leg are curled, and we're using that back leg to shift our hips back and forward. Let's try to keep the hips as low as possible. Place that back knee down, point your toes, and try to push the hips even a bit more lower. Walking the hands in front. We take an inhale, and as you exhale, lowering the elbows down towards the mat. Try to keep your spine in neutral position throughout. Holding those elbows down and just focusing on breathing here. Just make sure that your hips are not dropping on one side. Let's slowly lift up and do all of this on the other side. So step that right foot forward, try to shift that foot a bit more forward, keep that back knee lifted, and use that back ankle to shift your hips back and forward. On the last one, holding it down, placing the knee down, pointing the toes back, walking the hands forward, and lowering the elbows as you exhale, inhaling to lift them back up. Holding the elbows down, maybe even shifting the hips even further back, and just focusing on your breathing here. And with this one, we're finishing today's hip mobility. Hope you guys liked it and hope you benefit from it.